Then I had a song by this band called All Time Low, and the song was called Hollywood You Turn Me On, and she was bumping that shit. I know one of my middle school crushes that I ended up working with her at Butcher Boy. That shit was crazy. I'm just trying to vibe and do my work, and all I see is my middle school crush walk into my current job, or my last job, and she like, hey Jerry. I'm trying to tell my story to my check. So I'm just sitting up in there and I'm like, oh, what up? And she like, didn't you go to MSA? And I'm like, she's like, wait, Javarius, that's your name? And I'm like, yes. And then she like,
damn, that nigga did not even change his clothes.
didn't you used to have a crush on me? And I'm like, I was about to say yes, but then I saw she was with her mom. I immediately said, I don't even know who you are. I had to play that shit off. I had to look a little bit cooler. Now, do you think I was wrong, Bill?
Wait, what you doing?
This girl that I knew in middle school, I had a crush on her. She came into Butcher Boy one time, and she was like, oh, didn't you used to go to MSA? And I'm like, yeah, because I got my mask and everything on, so all she can see is my eye. And she like, I know you. And then I like lift up my shield, and she like, Javarius, that's your name? And I'm like, yes. And she like, didn't you used to have a crush on me in middle school? I immediately noticed the woman next to her is her mom. And I'm like, oh shit, do I admit that? Hell nah. I was like, I don't even know who you are. Played that shit out so smooth. She applied at Butcher Boy later that day. It was not that funny after that. Right after that, I come into work the next day and I see this bitch stocking shelves. And I'm like, the fuck? And she's like, oh yeah, I work here now. I'm like, damn. Which I know was so bad about it though, Chad. She was cute as hell, but she had a face tattoo. Man, I ain't talking about no regular face tattoo. I'm talking about like she had a tattoo on her forehead. Like,
oh, she's stupid.
I was like, bitch, you ain't supposed to get that shit till you like made it. I forgot what it said, but it was like a long ass tattoo like right across her forehead, and she was white with a black ink tattoo. I was like, the fuck? I forgot what that shit said, but I know I was like, bitch, you supposed to get a tattoo when you on your forehead or anything on your face. You supposed to get that after you made it. You can't just get that shit just because. I remember one of my managers like, Jay, does that bitch have a forehead tattoo? My manager was named Felicia. I miss Felicia to this day. She like, Jay, that bitch got a forehead tattoo? I'm like, yeah. She said, boy, this generation just stupid. I'm like, yeah. Then I'm like, wait. I'm like, wait. But I'm like, wait. No, I'm like, no, Felicia, wait. She in my generation. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I went to middle school. Well, I'm pretending like I don't know her currently. And she like, oh, you're wrong. But you're just doing that because you old now. I'm like, what? And she's like, hey, I'm right there with you. And I'm like, what? Felicia was so out of pocket.
She made it known to tell you every time she had sex.
Every time she done had sex or sucked the dick, she gonna let everybody know.
Like, my bell, I need a pickle. Felicia, you know where he at. I just want you to know.
Boy, she was good for asking niggas what a pickles was. She like, Jay, go on break. I'm like, no, I'm good. She like, no, go get me a pickle. I'm like, oh, I got a pickle for you. She like, boy, you can't handle this. I want a real pickle.
And she would have scared me. I ain't lying.
I'm like, I can't handle this. I'm like, bitch, I'll knock you down even more down the size. I'm like, the crazy thing is, she probably ain't even got to get on her knees.
Wow.
But I'm gonna get that pickle though. I'm gonna get that pickle because Felicia kind of.
I wonder if Felicia's considered a midget.
Yes.
Oh, she is. Okay.
I mean, no, she don't have the build like a midget, but she a midget for sure. Felicia got to be like 4 foot something. I used to hate counting money with her because I'm like, I know she can't even see over this desk. I'm like, what? I'm like, they know they fucked up. We trying to count money. I'm like, this desk is way too high for her. I know she can't see over this shit. Like, the desk was at least 5 foot something. And she like 4 foot. Probably barely at 4 foot. I'm like, boy, they some hoes. They don't give my nigga a stool, nothing.
I'm finna be throwing.
Bruh. Then somebody at my job was like, oh, we don't get none of the holidays off. I was like, at least we got some holidays. I was like, boy, Butcher Boy, we had no days off. I'm like, bitch, your only day off at Butcher Boy was if you died. Or if you was really sick. Not yeah? Like, one of my workers was like, damn, we missing so many holidays and shit, like, we don't be off that much. I'm like, bitch, at Butcher Boy, we had no days off. Your only day off was death.
Yeah,
and even that was unexcusable sometimes.
No, not sometimes. It was very much unexcusable.
But damn, nigga, how dare you come? How dare you die on the day that we got shift work? Like, the fuck, nigga. Nigga probably show up to your funeral like, Jay, I need you to clock in for 3:30. Like, the fuck. You try.
They ain't care who died, especially fucking Sandra.
God, no. I remember when I caught my stomach virus and Sandra was like, you can't just leave. And I took like 3 steps, like showing that I could walk. And I'm like, yes, I can. And she's like, no, you can't leave. I'm like, I walked to the door and back. And I was like, oh yeah, I definitely could leave this bit if I want. Like I'm thinking she's saying something like, oh, it's a barrier or something. Like, you can't leave. Like, no, bitch, I can leave if I want to. And she's like, if you leave, you're gonna be fired. I'm like, bye. Bitch, I got a stomach virus. My stomach was killing me. You talking about you can't leave. I'm like, bitch, get the fuck out of my face.
Boy, they gonna be. I don't even think she gonna retire. I think she gonna die in that bitch.
Oh, for sure. And then she gonna tell me to go to Wesley office. Wesley like, so you gonna leave? I'm like, yes. He like, you can't just do that. You know that, right? And I'm like, yes, I can. And he like, if you leave, you gotta come back with a doctor's excuse that you fired. I'm like, all right. Bye. I left. I come back. They like, he actually got a doctor's excuse. I'm like, yes, because I actually had a stomach virus like everybody else. And then somebody, it was either Don or Mike, somebody was like, oh, Wesley thought you was lying. I'm like, nigga, how the fuck could I lie about a stomach virus that everybody was getting? Like, you think I would conveniently just be like, oh yeah, I got that bit too?
That's how you know that nigga got lied to so much you don't trust nobody.
I'm like, plus, I'm like the only nigga here that don't miss work. Like, I
ain't never miss.
Now I'm talking about like the only cashier. Like, I never called out or nothing. I came to work every day for 5 months. And my doctor told me that shit was physically going to kill me. I wish my doctor could have told Wesley that shit, cause she was like, Jay, I looked at your stats like I was a fucking game character, and she was like, yeah, Jay, at your age, wherever you working, it's physically gonna kill you. She was like, "Now either you could quit, or I'm gonna write this well-written letter telling them myself that you quit." Like, this bitch was gonna quit for me. She like, "Where the fuck are you working that got your stats looking like this?" And I was like, "I work at Butcher Boy." And she's like, "Oh no, you gotta quit. You gonna die. You keep working there." I said, "Damn." I said, "All right, I'll take that into account." I kept working there for like another month. Caught the stomach virus again. That second time. And we never found out the truth of this story. This nigga Vel told me I was fired. I'm in my bed like, I don't give no fuck. I am dying.
I'm just telling you what they told me.
No, you told me Wesley told you that I was fired.
Yeah,
I went my dumb man right back to sleep. I said, I don't give no fuck. Went right back to sleep. Charnette came in, my sister came in, and she like, "Yo, you alright?" And I'm like, "Nah, just like, let me die in peace." And she like, "Oh, alright." So then my niece, I'm like, "Oh, before you leave, I'm fired, by the way." And she like, "What you did?" I was like, "Oh, nothing. I just been dying." But Vel said I was fired. And she was like, "Who told him that?" I was like, "Wesley." I look again. She done went to Butcher Boy and asked him, "Was I fired?" She said this nigga was shaking like a little bitch.
Cause he knew who your name was.
She was like, "He said you wasn't fired, and whoever told you that was lying." And I was like, "Why the fuck would out of nowhere Vel just say I'm fired if I wasn't fired?"
This nigga came back up.
I was like, boy, this nigga must have been scared as a bitch. I was like, I asked her, I was like, was Get my sister husband? I asked her, was he with her? And she like, no. I'm like, boy, if Gary would have been there, that shit would have been hilarious. I know he would have boosted that shit up. So then, when I come back to work, they got this new nigga there. I still don't know who this nigga was to this day. All I know is he was like this little scrawny white dude. And he was working with Wesley. And he all like, "How may I help you?" I'm like, "I work here." And he like, "Oh, all right, you about to help us work today then, right?" And I'm like, "No, I came here to quit." And he like, "Oh, well, okay, see you around." And then my mom like, "No, that's not how this shit goes." She's like, "When he quit, you're supposed to take his letter of resignation and this, that, and the third." And like, she got mad as hell. And he like, "Well, I don't really need his letter of resignation because you're not finna work here no more." And she like, "That don't matter. Put that shit on his file." She's like, you breaking all type of work codes and shit. And I'm just sitting there like, bruh. And then Brandy looking at me like, "Damn, your mama going off." And I'm looking like, bro, I just want to go back to my bed. I'm like, I ain't come for all this shit, bro. I just want to go back to my bed. That shit was hilarious, though. Oh, then when I got there, somebody was like, Jordan got fired on the same day that I quit.
Yeah, she got fired. She actually got fired like, what, 30 minutes after you had left?
No, she wasn't even there when I came in there.
No, because she was in the back of the office.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they had already called in the office by then.
Then I got a call from Keontae, Maya, and somebody else. They was like, "Carl, you gone? You wasn't gonna say nothing?" I'm like, I kind of did. I'm like, that's how I quit, actually. And they're like, "Boy, that nigga a bitch." They like, "That nigga just left us." I'm like, "Nigga, how many times y'all done quit on me when I needed y'all?" And they're like, "Oh no, if you going, I'm going too then." I'm like, no, them niggas did quit though. But they didn't
come to work for a couple of days. And you know when you're a cashier, you get unlimited.
You get a what?
Chances.
Oh fuck no! Cause Sandra fired so many people for not coming in one day, and then I called all them people back because I was only working at one point. And I'm like, "Sandra, I'm not about to keep doing this shit. No, I'm about to quit." And she's like, "Well, what you want me to do, Jay?" I'm like, "Stop being you. The fuck." Stop firing people. So I think it's Sandra about to fire me. She like, can you get everybody back, Jay? I'm like, yeah, you don't say nothing. Like, let me hire them back. And she like, all right, Jay, do what you gotta do. I pulled my phone out, knowing we ain't supposed to have our phones, but I guess she was like, damn.
You the only one now.
Like I'm like I'm thinking when I pulled my phone out, I'm like, what is this bitch gonna do? Fire me? She ain't gonna have nobody. I pulled my phone out, I called Maya, Keontae, everybody number I had, and I was like, y'all need a job? They was like, yeah. I like, you want your job back at Butcher Boy? And they're like, shit, nigga ain't got no choice. I was like, all right, come back. It's like today. All the niggas came back.
Niggas come back like today.
And then it was like, Keontae come back like, nigga, you the manager? I was like, shit, I might as well be. I didn't hire 3 niggas back. I don't even do that.
Shit, cause then you ain't get no pay raise for that shit.
I ain't get no pay raise, but I was just happy I had some extra help. I ain't gonna lie, cause I was like, I can't do this shit. This is ridiculous. Like, nigga, to be the only nigga on a register all day, that shit was killing me. Oh no, I'm about to leave this bit. Oh, then I had hired 2 random niggas that came into the store. I hired them niggas on the spot. I like, you need a job? Niggas like, yeah. I was like, you got a job? I was like, we'll talk to her right there. Sandra looking at me like, the fuck? I'm like, bitch, we need help. We gonna hire anybody today. I'm like, get that nigga a t-shirt and put that nigga on pay today.
That nigga a t-shirt and put that nigga on register 5.
That was a funny ass day. I think I got like 6 people to work that day. I was so happy.
Why you was happy?
Cause I was the only nigga on the register. It was just me and her. And then we got buku fucking people. And I'm like, damn. I ain't gonna never get a break. I'm like, oh hell no, I gotta get my break. Like, if I ain't get my cigarette break, I was gonna lose my mind. You already be trying not to curse the customers out. You be needing that cigarette break. That cigarette break is what keep you alive and out of jail.
But Sandra get hers.
Oh no, she couldn't get her break either, cause it would have been just me. It was just me and her that day. Then Maya like, Sandra said I couldn't come back. I like, Sandra don't matter right now. She told me to tell you that if you want your job, come back, bitch. Maya came back so quick.
Nigga, she stayed right there.
No, I mean, like, I didn't think she was gonna come back that quick. Like, she came like she was right outside.
He was.
No, I mean, like, she was like already there. Like, she came too quick.
The bitch stayed literally across the street. Well, I don't know where she stayed at now, but fuck, she stayed right across the street.
That shit was too funny. She's like, Sandra, has Sandra changed? I was like, shit, no. I'm the reason why y'all here. She like, damn. Who else coming back? She's like, wait, it's just you and me? I'm like, nah, bitch. I'm like, shit, I'm about to get everybody back here. I'm like, everybody she done fired in the last 5 months is about to get their job back today. Cause
Why you ain't get Jordan her job back? I ain't know she fired.
Nigga, that was not even at that time. That was like 3 months before that. No, that was like a month or 2 before that. That was before I quit.
Could have got your girl her job back, man.
Then I saw Jordan. Jordan working Grove State now. I was like, God. Then when I saw her, I didn't even see her face first. I saw her ass, and I said, I was in Dollar General in Grove State, leaving Maringouin, And I'm like, I know that ass anywhere. And she turned around like, Jay? I'm like, Jordan? What that ass? She's like, She like, that's what she said. Why are you doing to me? I just had my eye like look at her ass like, bitch, you know how I knew that was you. Like, ain't no other white girl got that type of ass, bitch. Come on.
You should have got a level right then and there.
God, I was too busy. I was tired. I was trying to go home.
He said I was tired.
It was cold that night. She like, well, what you do now? I'm like, I work at the library, like 15 minutes from here. And she's like, oh, well, I'm glad you love Butcher Boy. I'm like, bitch, I ain't had no choice. I was about to die in it. Oh, then she was like, yeah, you heard what happened? I'm like, oh, yeah, I heard about you. She was like, yeah, I should have whooped that bitch ass. She's like, fuck that. I'll still whoop Sandra ass. I'll see her to this day. I was like, bitch, you know how many people want to whoop Sandra ass? Like, it's amazing she alive.
I still didn't kick over her trash can.
Like, you know how much smoke she got with so many niggas? like that one lady. Me and George working the registers. That was the day where she had to get on the register with us. We was too busy. And then this one black lady, Sandra said she knew the girl from school or something. So I'm like, all right, that was like 50 fucking years ago. So the lady like, she trying to get something. And Sandra like, can you even afford that? This is a black lady. This lady looked at Sandra and said, I'll smack the fuck out you, hoe. Who the fuck you playing with? Sandra immediately got shook. She looked back at me and George. Because me and George looking back at her. Because I'm like, oh shit, she about to get smacked. Everybody's ears perked up. Like all the cashiers. We all on our registers, but we all damn near stop our belts to hear that. We trying to hear this smack. So we all looking back at Sandra. She looking back at us. She stuck her hands out like, yo, like, y'all gonna help me? And me and George look back like, she said she's smacking you. She didn't say she was smacking me. She's like, Sandra reported us so fast. She went told the owner of the store on us. That shit was hilarious. She called the owner of the store. He say, so what happened? She like, the customer said she was gonna smack the fuck out of me. And he like, all right, what did you do? She like, I'm like, hey, she told the customer some rude ass shit. We got like 5 cashiers to witness that. And then he like, all right, so how did y'all get involved in this? It's like, cause she asked us for help. But I'm like, sir, with all due respect, she said she was smacking her, not me. So why would I dive into that? He like, okay, so where's the problem? And then Sandra like, they wouldn't stick up for me. He like, that had nothing to do with them. And he like, y'all go back to work. I'm like, boy, she must have thought we was gonna get fired or some shit.
You did.
I'm like, boy, I'm like, why would I try to fight for somebody that ain't gonna fight for me? First of all. Second of all, this bitch said she's smacking you. It'd been different if she said she was smacking the fuck out of all the cashiers. That shit was hilarious. Then George like, he said, let's go meet for meat. You gay as hell. So then somebody in my chat said, let's go meet for meat. Nigga gay. So then George like, oh, Sandra got me fucked up. She's like, bitch, you must be stupid. You think we was gonna fight for you? Yeah, I'm like, he gonna say it in front of the nigga too. He like, He like, we got all the cashiers as a witnesses to what had happened. I'm like, first of all, if we dive into this trying to fight for her, and she got her nigga with her, and these niggas is from Seamoville, he probably got a gun. He probably not gonna shoot Sandra, but he definitely gonna shoot me or George. So I'm like, oh no, man, fuck I look like. Then Brandy like, no, who was the lady Dom was fucking with from the High Deli?
I forgot.
But boy, that bitch, she must be the Flash in disguise. Cause the second that lady said, I'm gonna smack the fuck out of Sandra, this bitch came running down the aisle fast as hell. She was like, who gonna smack Sandra? And the lady looked back, she's like, oh, I ain't about to help her. I came to watch. And then everybody else like, God. I don't know who that was. I forgot what her name was, but I forgot what her name was, but all I know is she really hated Sandra. Like, that's all I ever knew her for, was hating her. That shit was hilarious. She's like, oh, I ain't came to help. Bitch, I came to watch. And then, like, customers in the line, they started laughing. Then the lady, I got in my line, she trying to get her change. I'm like, bitch, nobody care about your 52 cents. I'm trying to see this smack, stupid hell. Like, I'm trying to listen to this smack, and I got a lady on my belt. I'm handling her groceries, and she want her 52 cents back and change. Like, bitch, you don't eat a dick. Like, let me hear this smack, oh. But that shit was funny because that bitch came running. She like, oh yes, we get to see Sandra get smacked for the free. Like, I get to see her get smacked and I get to keep my job. Who wouldn't want to see that? That shit was hilarious. Then Brandy, like, I don't know what the fuck she was mad at us for. Like, we was gonna help. I'm like, it depends on who would have been fighting. Like, it's like all the cashiers kind of fuck with each other, especially the black ones, right? So like, any of them niggas got into a fight, most likely somebody would help, cause it's like, that's my nigga. But when it came to her, niggas was like, hell no, nigga ain't fighting for you. But I knew Sandra trusted me way too much when she showed me where they kept the money at. She lucky I'm a good nigga, cause they ever showed you where the money was?
No.
Cause if you ever turn into a criminal, you know that barb thing? It's like, well, like right on side the main registers.
Yeah.
Right there's a desk. Inside that desk is all the money. It's not even locked. It's like a regular desk, you just slide it open. That's how I knew I was trusted way too much. Cause Sandra was like, Sandra, I need change. She's like, I'm busy, Jay, just go get it. And I'm like, okay, where's that? And she like, come around the back. I come around the back, and she like, it's in that drawer right there. I open up the drawer, all I see is like buku racks. Like, it's racks of hundreds, 20s, 5s, 10s, 1s. I'm like, cause my nigga instinct immediately kicks in when I see that money. As soon as I saw the money, my nigga instinct was like, it's like the devil came on my shoulder. He was like, you know they fucked up, right? I was like, it took so much willpower for me to not just take that money and run off. Cause right after I went and got the change, Sandra was like, I'm going on my smoke break, and it was just me back there. I'm like, bitch, if I turn off these cameras and I take this money, I'm gonna be up 100K. And then the angel on my shoulder was like, Jay, you don't need this money. I told that nigga, shut the fuck up. I told that nigga, shut the fuck up. I was like, because I'm looking at all this, I'm like, nigga, if I take this money, I'm gone. I'm like, they will never see me again. I'm like, nigga, this is like 5, 6, 7, 8 years of my pay here in one spot. Like, why wouldn't I take this? Oh God, it's the white boys. Not to be racist, Chad. Not to be racist. I just hate them. But it was a funny job. I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I miss about Butcher Boy was the hose. I miss my hose. That's it.
You ain't miss my sandwiches. My sandwiches was pretty good.
You didn't even notice I stopped eating your sandwiches. That shit was making my stomach hurt.
Oh, that's because I put a lot of cheese on.
Bitch, I ain't never had cheese on my sandwiches.
I put cheese on.
Notice that bit fell off. I stopped getting sandwiches from that nigga. I was like, this nigga he don't even show my sandwiches love. Like when I make him sandwiches, he be fucking them bitches up.
You know, you had a fucking tea sandwich and you wanted nothing but a tea sandwich.
Nigga, does that zombie have full iron armor? The fuck? I miss my nigga. And work at Butcher Boy, a lot of things would change. A lot of things would change. Like, fuck no. I was already offered the manager position. I turned that shit down.
Hey, go where you turn it down, go.
I was like, fuck no, that's too much responsibility. Y'all gonna want me to be here even more than I already am? Like, bitch, I'm already here 6 days a week. You want me to be here all 7? Hell no. Stupid ass. Brandy took that shit no hesitation.
Cause she knows she needs the money.
I was like, fuck no, I do not care that much. Nigga was gone. But if God gave me time travel powers and he was like, Jay, you can only go back and change Butcher Boy, I ain't gonna lie, Chad, I'd probably have a son by now.
Dang, from who?
Shit. I would have.
What's that up to for me?
God, no. You think about Gabby, huh? You talking about Gabby, huh?
What other bitch called you Jay?
Shit, I had a lot of other bitches call me Jay. I just told them bitches call me Jay. Then Maya got mad when she found out my name wasn't even Jay. I'm like, bitch, what you thought my name was? She's like, your name not Jay? I'm like, no. She's like, why you lied? I was like, the fuck? I'm like, I don't gotta tell you my real name.
Technically, I didn't lie.
I'm like, she's like, well, why everybody call you Jay? I'm like, because I told y'all to say that. She's like, what's your real name? I'm like, Javarius. And she's like, nigga, what's your real name? And I pull out my driver's license. I pull out my driver's license. She's like, the fuck? And then Keontae like, you didn't know his real name was Javarius? And she's like, he told you? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, why you ain't tell me? I'm like, bitch, you ain't ask. Like, you just assumed that my name was Jay because I told you it was Jay. It was fun times, Chad. I had a good time over there. I only had 2 white girlfriends. That was it. Do I miss them bitches? Yes. But I wasn't the hoe. My brother was the hoe. I was.
He can't prove that.
Oh, I got the proof. I got the proof.
Okay, I may have had 3 girls in the freezer, but that don't make me.
Cause in the freezer.
Oh yeah. In the freezer, cuz.
Cold world.
Those crack. Okay. Look, I ain't asked for it to happen.
I gotta find Ashley.
You don't want to find Ashley?
Where Ashley at?
I don't know what she is, but you don't want to find her. She's still dealing with Herman.
You don't get no fuck about Herman?
She do.
Damn, Ashley, come on. Y'all see I'm just killing all these things. But boy, me, Ashley, and Cynthia had a big ass argument by the bathroom one time.
That's her name.
What?
Cynthia.
Oh yeah, I ended up remembering it right after I told you I was gonna remember it. But Chad, we had this lady with this Boy, I can't even tell y'all how stupid fat her ass was. Like, all I could tell y'all was the day she walked in, how everybody stopped. Like I'm talking about girls, guys, straights, gays, and whatever in between. All I remember was I just felt a disturbance in the force, and I turned off. The voice in my head was like, "Jay, look." I was like, "What up?" I look at the clock in thing. All you heard was girls and guys alike say, "God damn." I'm talking about like they on their registers. They supposed to be working, but we all see this fat ass. So everybody like, God. Even the gay nigga I was working with was like, "Boy, I'd fuck that ass." I'm like, Keontae? He like, "Boy, that ass fat." I'm like, "Oh God." And then this guy I was working with named George, he like, "What you do with that, young blood? What you do with that? You can't handle that, young blood." I was like, "What do I do with that? I might lose my fucking mind." He like, hey, shit. Hey. I'm like, "What up?" He like, "I bet I get a number." I'm like, "I bet you fold." He like, "I bet you right." I'm like, "Boy, you're so fucking stupid." I need George. Chat, the nigga named George was damn.
I found the girl that got a fatter one in her car.
No, Cynthia shit was perfect. Her shit was perfect.
Like I said, nigga, if you could look good in a plant uniform with ass.
Oh my God. Matter of fact, no. Every woman I know with a plant job got a fat ass. Like, is that a requirement?
Not all of them.
That got to be a requirement.
There's some extra clothes, cuz. But I seen this bitch outside of the plant clothes.
You trying to make me quit my job, huh?
I can't see. You can't go work with me.
Don't try to hate that. Like, if you related to somebody, y'all can't work in the same space. They probably because they feel like y'all like would take over or something.
Well, that don't matter in the plant because Bo got his brother working with him.
I don't know. Maybe they feel like y'all just would run shit if it was like you and somebody else.
They both smell like ass though.
Damn.
Yeah.
But Cynthia introduced me to our mama, and I'm like, her mama like, "Oh, who this young man is?" And I'm like, "Hey, oh you," I'm like, "Oh, you old mama Cynthia?" Oh, I'm like, I immediately look at her ass. I'm like, "Oh, that's where she get all this ass from." God damn.
I'm trying to kill somebody. Yeah.
I died. There's all my stuff about to fall right here. How did chicken fall way over there? Okay, we gotta find out. Oh, it's right here.
I went outside. My mom was out there shaking her ass.
You gonna stay your head back in your room, huh?
No, I'm not coming back out till they leave. She. Fuck, I can't even talk. She holding on to the chair.
Oh my God. Oh, it's two of them bitches. Are they spawning? Oh hell no. They spawning, Chad. They spawning. Oh shit. We gotta grab some stuff. We gotta grab some stuff. Okay, no, there's no way we're gonna be able to pull that off. We're gonna have to. You know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to bring the bed. Yo, they're spawning. Cause I know I killed almost all of them. They're just respawning for some reason.
How'd you get?
Hold on. Okay, respawn point is set. They can kill me as much as they want now. Okay, probably not as much as they want, but probably a good little bit. Okay, we're just gonna have to punch these guys to death. 'Cause, we just got to keep punching them to death. Look how many it is. Come on, bitch.
Run now. Don't run now. Yeah, come on.
Bruh. But
I don't care about my controller die. My ego died, but my controller died.
But one time, y'all, we by the bathroom. I'm about to take a piss. No, I'm not. I'm trying to take a picture, and for Instagram, right? All I see is this fat ass come on. I saw the ass hit the corner before I saw her face. I don't know how. That's how you know the ass was fat, Chad. That's how you know the ass was fat. But look, she hit the corner. I don't know. Oh, what up, Cynthia? She's like, "What you doing back here?" I'm like, "Bitch, I'm taking pictures." She's like, "Oh, all right." This other worker named Ashley come around the corner, and she's like, "Let me tell you something, Jay. You can't fuck Cynthia, cause Cynthia's for me to fuck." I said, "What the fuck? I'm just trying to take pictures." And then Cynthia like, "Damn, you go for that?" And I'm like, "How Ashley gonna fuck you?" And she like, "I got a toy." And I said, "Bitch, that ain't the real thing." And she like, "Yeah, but I never get tired." I was like, "Cause it ain't the real thing. It ain't the real thing, bitch." That shit was hilarious. Like, no matter what somebody's sexuality was, they was trying to fuck Cynthia.
Oh, you ain't had no sexuality with Cynthia.
It was like, nigga coulda.
You just wanted that.
Even the girls was like, that ain't never been.
Cut his head off.
Even all the girls, Chad, that wasn't even into girls was trying to fuck. Like, that's how fat the ass was. They just wanted to fuck because the ass was fat. It was, give me a word. It was voluptuous, yes. Yes, voluptuous. Niggas ain't heard that word. I heard that word in a Michael Myers movie like 20 years ago. I forgot what it means though, but I know the dude was talking about some titties when he said the word. And he said his wife had voluptuous, round melons.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna kill another one. My controller died.
Bro, why are they respawning? Do I just farm them then? But then another time, this old man had a seizure, but I was convinced that I met the devil that day. Cause this old nigga had a seizure. And while he having his seizure, I say, "Oh shit," I'm thinking he a crackhead. Keep in mind, I'm already pissed off because my smoke break was eating up. I forgot what ate my smoke break up. Like, somebody wanted help with something. So I didn't even have a long time to smoke my cigarette or nothing. All I hear is, I'm in the bathroom. Everybody that knows this store, Bill, how far is it from the bathroom to the front of the store where the doors are at Butcher Boy? Pretty far, right? Bill, it's like decently far, right?
Yeah.
I heard this nigga screaming from, I'm at the bathrooms. I hear this, I'm inside the bathroom and I hear this nigga screaming and he at the front door. But yes, chat, I'm just sitting here. I'm in the bathroom washing my hands and shit. All I hear is, ah, ah. Nigga, I am not for that shit right now. I'm like, nigga, I ain't even get my smoke break or nothing. I'm like, boy, if one of these crackheads out here, I'm about to beat one of these niggas' ass for no reason. I was like, I am not for that shit today. I come outside. I follow the scream to the front door. I see this nigga laying on the ground going, ah, ah. I said, yo, I'm not for that shit today. You gotta get that goofy ass shit out of here. Then someone was like, no, something's wrong. Ah, look, this nigga eyes is white. Like, not like they was rolled back, but it was like his color was gone from his pupils. I said, the fuck? I said, yo, you good? This nigga stopped screaming with no teeth in his mouth, turns his head back slow, and smiles with a bald mouth, no teeth. I said, oh, fuck that. I immediately called my manager. I said, Tyler. And Tyler like, what's good? I'm like, oh, no, you got to come deal with this atheist ass shit over here. And Tyler like, the fuck? Tyler come over, he like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know, but you got to handle that. And then Tyler like, this guy's having a seizure. And I'm like, okay, later. And then everybody, when I go back to my register, that nigga, when his eyes was like white as hell, and this nigga smiled, that shit scared the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie. I go back to my register, Sandra, what's her name? Brandy and somebody else was there. And apparently I must have been scared as fuck, because I must have been lighter shaded. They was like, Jay looked like he just saw a ghost. And then one of my workers was like, what you just saw? I was like, I'd rather not talk about this. I was like, can I just I was like, well, can I just get another smoke break? Then Sandra was like, what the fuck happened, Jay? I was like, you go over there and look at that shit. I'm not going back over there. And then she looked over, she came back over there. She came back, she was like, oh, fuck that. She was like, we gotta call paramedics. And then Tyler like, I'm already on it. And she like, Jay, you good? She like, was he like that when you went over there? I was like, I was the first over there. I saw the crazy shit firsthand. And she like, oh, hell no. And then my black coworker, she like, what he look like, Jay? I was like, that nigga eyes white. She was like, oh, that's the devil. I was like, shit, probably. And she was like, this nigga looked at you? I was like, nigga looked dead in my eyes and smiled. She was like, oh, hell no, cuz you gotta get out of here. I think they said that it was either Brandy or Jemiah told me that nigga died in the ambulance outside Butcher Boy right after that. I was like, and then later that day, some nigga left his kids in the car, and the kids shot themselves or shot somebody in the car, some shit like that. And then we saw Messy C that same day too, except I didn't know who the fuck that nigga was at the time. All I know is that Keontae was like, oh shit, bitch. I was like, what's good, Keontae? And he's like, oh, that's Messy, bitch. I was like,
yeah, he had came in the store.
I was like, what's Messy? He was like, he Messy. I was like, what'd he do? And then Maya and Angel was like, nigga, that's his name. I was like, his name Messy? They was like, yeah, you don't know Messy? I'm like, is he gay? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, that's why. I'm like, I'm straight. I wouldn't know no gay famous nigga. It's part of my contract of being straight. So, and then Keontae was like, oh shit, bitch, I ain't taking him in my line. I'm like, nigga, ain't you gay? He like, that don't mean I want the nigga in my line. I'm like, all right, that's fair, I guess. So then he called me. He like, Jay, go work my register for me. I'm like, all right. I go work the register. The gay nigga come in my line. This nigga don't even sound gay.
Oh no, Clarence doesn't sound gay. Clarence.
I was like, the fuck? This nigga ain't even come off as gay. Aside from his eyeliner and like makeup, I wouldn't have assumed he was gay.
Yeah, his name's Clarence.
This guy, what Eminem say? This guy's a gangster. His real name's Clarence.
This guy's gay. His real name's Clarence. I'm glad you didn't say that, because he probably was trying to fight you. That nigga like fighting.
Nah, I ain't fighting no gay nigga.
Please don't.
Them niggas got hands.
He do too. He'd have been to jail like 3 times.
Shit, that's probably by choice, nigga. That's a gay man's paradise.
You know what? I feel like a couple couple of times with my choice.
That's a gay man's paradise.
I feel like sometimes it was my choice, but you know, not all the time.
Them niggas get one big dick up their ass and then they be like, shit, I don't like mans no more. That shit hurt. It was a funny day, chat. It was good. I enjoyed it. What else happened?
Some of them like men's, cuz some of them like men's. Look at this room. Look what I said. I told
You gotta clean your camera. Why you don't clean your camera? Damn, that looked like the side of my room yesterday. I cleaned that shit up way too fast.
It's not gonna take me long to clean up because I'm throwing most of this shit away.
But oh, then this white girl, y'all. I was convinced this girl was gonna be my baby mama. Because one day, we're just gonna fast forward to like a month into me meeting this bitch, right? I get a text. This bitch say, "Where you at?" I said, "I'm on my way to work." I get a text like 3 minutes later, like, "Where you at?" I'm like, "Bitch, I just walked through the door." And she's like, "Alright." I'm like, what? I'm thinking like, "Oh nah, what? This the devil? What is this? Is that bedrock, nigga?" Oh, but I'm like, before I go to work, I'm gonna go to the bath. I mean, before I get on my register, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom. Well, I'm lying. I hit the corner before you get to the bathroom. I immediately get an arm around my neck. Chad thought I was getting jumped. This bitch gave me the meanest hug. Like, in the middle of the hug, I stopped my hand from hitting this bitch in the jaw. Cause I said, "Bitch, you almost, ooh." And she was like, "JJ." And she was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Bitch, don't do that shit ever again." And she was like, "Why?" I'm like, "You get knocked the fuck out doing some shit like that." I'm like, God, I was so mad. I was happy to see her, happy to see me, but I was mad as fuck that she surprised me like that.
Oh, see, cuz.
I was so.
You got hugs at work.
I was happy. I was happy as hell to see that. Cause she was like, "It's JJ," and I'm like, "Yes, it's
Every
me."
time I walk past the fucking register and I heard that shit, oh god damn, just fuck him already.
Man, Gabby got me in so much trouble while we was working together.
Look, man, I'm outside trying to enjoy my weed pen. My weed pen. Chilling. You know what? This is all I hear. Hey, have y'all seen JJ? I'm like, oh my god, she don't be. No.
Bruh.
No. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna look for him. Yeah, you do that, bitch. You do that. Oh my god, damn. Yeah, at that point, I was convinced he was fucking. If he wasn't fucking, he was lying to me.
No, bro, I was scared.
Ain't no way.
Well, all I know is that me and her got in so much trouble. We'd be trying to.
I really didn't want her to get on the fucking intercom. JJ, you needed a permit.
I ain't gonna lie. At one point, I thought she was gonna do that shit.
Boy, I would have died laughing back there. All you would have heard was, ah! It was like, man, what's so funny? I was like, man.
Man, if I would have heard that on the intercom, I would have been across the store like, "Shut up, bitch."
I would have been like, hey, don't get mad at me, JJ.
No, I'm talking about if I would have heard her do that, I would have got on it. I would have yelled equally as loud back, like, "Shut up, bitch." Man, Jordan used to stay fussing at me and her. She like, y'all stop cuddling and shit back there and y'all get back to work. I'm like, "Bitch, ain't nobody at the register." And Keontae would be like, "She just mad cause her nigga ain't fucking her. He fucking Mo in the cold deli." I was like, did she hear you say that just now? Or like, did she just ignore that?
Who, Mo?
No, Keontae was like, one time Jordan was like, "Jay, y'all stop cuddling back there and y'all go back to y'all register." And I'm like, bitch, ain't nobody on the register. And then she walk off, and then Keontae like, she just mad because her nigga fucking mowing the cold deli. And I'm thinking she heard this nigga, but apparently she didn't. Or maybe she was ignoring that nigga.
He tried to fuck boy. He tried to get more to come to the house. She see TV.
Nah. What we heard was that he actually fucked her in the cold deli. Like, niggas that was working with him, they self said that shit. They was like, he choosing Mo over Jordan ass? They was like, is he gay?
Nah, they used to talk at one point.
I'm like, nigga, if I was fucking Jordan, you think I'd even look at Mo in Mo direction? That's probably the only person I thought was undesirable.
Mo?
Yep. Yeah, this is a big ass cave. That shit was too funny. Then one day I come into work, I see Maya, I'm like, oh, what up, cuz? And she said, don't fucking talk to me. I said, the fuck? And she was like, nah, go back to talking to that white girl you was talking to. You fuck with that white girl, don't you? And I'm like, bitch, I said, hey. I'm like, what? Where is this coming from? And then Keontae was like, oh, bitch, jealous. She's like, ain't nobody jealous. He's like, shut up, bitch.
This sound like jealous syndrome to me.
Even Felicia in the background like, nah, that bitch jealous. I'm like, where the fuck Felicia be coming from? She just be spawning sometimes. You could be minding your own fucking business out of nowhere. It's like Felicia was probably a fever dream or something. She got to be a god in disguise or something. Cause you'll just be minding your own fucking business and she'll just come out of nowhere and put her 2 cents in. Like, you could be talking to a customer or something on a whole nother aisle. They'll be like, "Oh, Jay, oh, sir, I'm looking for the pickles. Could you help me find the pickles?" And then Felicia just spawn out of nowhere with a pickle in her mouth, like, over here. Like, bitch, where the fuck you come from? Like, bitch, you just be on your register. You over there eating pickles and shit out of nowhere. Then George was stealing Powerades, and Sandra like, they like, everybody was like, but now let Sandra see you do that shit. Nigga said, man, Sandra can suck the fuck. She can suck the fuck out of my dick. First of all, second of all, go, nigga drink his Gatorade. He like, fuck her. He like, third of all, technically it ain't stealing until you walk out the store with it, and I just drunk it right here. So, and I'm like, this nigga always trying to find a way to cheat the system. George is so funny. Nigga was like, I ain't gonna lie, George was the reason why I stayed at Butcher Boy a lot longer than I did. Cause that nigga was so funny. Sandra be like, George, you can't drink Powerades on the clock. He'll be like, he'll take a sip and he'll be like, bitch, let me tell you something. I choose to work here. It's my George. I don't want to have to tell you again. He like, and I don't have to tell you. Get the fuck. And he'll be like, you know what? I'm going on my break. And then I'll be like, I wish y'all two just fuck already.
Sounds like women.
Yeah, we all figured that. But them two had like the most hateful love relationship I ever seen. Nigga be like, young blood, I ain't fucking Sandra. He be like, it may have been 2 days since I had some ass, but I ain't that hungry.
He said it may have been 2 days.
I'm like, this nigga keep track. Then he used to fuss at me. He'd be like, look, let me tell you something. Young blood. I'm like, what up? This how I knew he was cool. He stopped calling me young blood. He started calling me nephew. He like, look, you see that little white boy over there? I like, yeah. He like, I think that nigga is trying to talk to the same white girl you talking to. I was like, okay. And he was like, but guess what though, young blood? I was like, what up? He's like, that nigga is Sandra's nephew. I was like, and? He like, cuz, you can't even fight that nigga, cuz, you gonna get fired. I was like, how old is that nigga? He's like, I don't know, that nigga look like a little nigga. I asked this black girl with glasses, I forgot her name. I asked her how old that nigga is. She like, that nigga like 15? I'm like, boy, this nigga is a child.
I forgot that girl's name.
I think it started with a T.
I thought it was something else.
Then one day this nigga got so mad at me because Gabby came to my register and he tried to talk to her and she like, I'm talking to JJ. And he like, who the fuck is JJ? I turn around like, me, nigga.
I was walking down the store going to my breakfast, seeing that shit. I was like, oh.
Wait, we got female bats? The fuck?
Man, you kill this nigga, man. Let's fuck this shit up, man.
But then one day, y'all, I was in such a bad mood. And this nigga thought he was in competition with me. I'm like, nigga, Gabby already in mine. Like, we ain't need no competition, nigga. But one day I was in a bad ass mood for some shit. And all I know is this nigga bumped into me like intentionally. I was like, Lord, if he bump into me again, I'ma kill him. And then Gabby walked by and she was like, you might want to leave JJ alone. He not even in the mood to talk to me today. And I was like, am I in that bad of a mood? And she like, you didn't even say hey to me this morning. I like, damn.
Cuz, that's the one day I didn't even fuck with you. I seen the look on your face. I was like, yeah.
I was mad as, I don't know what I was mad about that day, but I know I was mad as fuck for some reason.
Nigga, Sandra didn't even mess with you. She came and asked me, she was like, what's wrong with your brother? I was like, is he not talking? She was like, he ain't saying nothing. I was like, yes, leave that nigga alone. Leave that nigga alone. Is he doing his work? Yeah, but hey, that's all you need to worry about. You can't tell what's wrong with him? Bitch, I don't know what's wrong with him.
I be on autopilot when I get mad. I just be doing my work, and that be it.
I mean, she was like, Lord, he doing the work. I was like, Sandra, that should be the most important thing right now. He was
like,
all the same, bitch.
like I'm just sitting here like, I'm doing my work, but I ain't saying change or nothing. Like, nigga, give me their money, I put in the register, I give them their change. I ain't say good morning, nothing to none of the workers, nothing. If a nigga said hey, I just wave back. Because at least when I'm in a bad mood, I try to at least express what I was saying. Leave me the fuck alone. It's like if you see me not talking and you trying to talk to me and I'm giving you like no answers, no human like responses, that means leave me alone. Yeah, that was the day I was in such a bad mood. A customer went brought me a Snicker or a Kit Kat, one of them two. A customer went brought me one, like bought it, and then gave it to me. And then Sandra would look like she wanted to say something, but then she stopped.
Cause I guess she thought she was stealing that bitch.
No, the customer was like after they paid for it and everything done, they was like, oh, I got this for you. You look like you was in a bad mood. And I'm like, thanks. I was so confused because I'm still trying to focus on why I'm being mad for whatever reason. And all of a sudden I get a Snicker. I'm like, the fuck? So I'm like, thanks. Have a nice day. Like I'm saying everything in like a all my sentences after that was like with a question mark. Like, thanks. Have a nice day. The fuck? Keontae messy ass like, oh, that nigga could talk. I'm like, I'm just.
I don't know what he working now. I think he still go to school at South.
Nah, he work at a plant.
Oh, that boy in the plant?
Yeah, I found that out like 2 days ago.
Fucking on the plant, niggas.
Probably.
What the fuck that nigga doing in the plant?
Trying to help shit grow. I know this job was very stressful. Yes, indeed, it was very stressful.
Y'all have no idea.
If that shit ain't have hoes there, I don't think I would have made a month. That shit
It wasn't that bad, y'all.
That shit, yes, it was.
You know what I'm saying?
It was terrible. The only thing that made that job bearable was getting paid. And you got paid weekly, which I wish I had that shit now.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. You know, it had its moments.
That weekly pay was nice.
I had fun at Butcher Boy. You know?
I bet, would you go back?
Fuck no.
See?
The only way I'll go back is if I can have 5 buys.
Nah, she's too busy on Instagram bragging about whoever she fucking now. Yeah? As far as I know. No, like for the last few days, she been who the fuck you mean? Yo, oh, you said yo. But for the last few, oh, what's up, man?
Him LOL.
Wait, hold on, nigga, I'm trying to. You cooked him, LOL. Who cooked who? I know, I'm confused. But it's what am I about to say? For the past few days, she been bragging about whoever she fucking now. Which I think is a bunch of niggas, cause she'll be like, she'll post some shit like, y'all come stay tonight. And then after that, she'll be like, she'll post like some text messages with her and some other nigga. Like this morning, the text messages was like, the nigga said he loved her. And she said, no, you love the way I fuck you. And he was like, yeah, that too, but I still love you though. And I'm like, she must not like relationships. She must just like fucking niggas. What's with you and Maya, bro? Every time I bring up, you be like, oh no.
That was my baby, man.
Boy, y'all was the most toxic people I ever saw. Keontae be like, you seen Maya? And I'm like, no. He be like, you sure you ain't fucking Maya? I'm like, nigga, if I was fucking Maya, I'd be somewhere in the bathroom. He be like, oh, you must be fucking Charisma. I'm like, Charisma is too mean for me. And Charisma be like,
I ain't the little fucking her sister.
bruh.
I didn't know it was a sister till the bitch came outside. I was like, oh, Charisma. My bad. I was like, hey.
The Charisma be like, I ain't fucking him. I'm fucking dumb. And I'm like, what? No, I thought she was lying. I'm like, that bitch lying. I'm like, Dom got that. I'm like, Dom got that big booty bitch back there. I'm like, why would he fuck with her? And the Keontae like, he like, cuh, come here. I'm like, cuh, y'all gay niggas don't say that.
That's how you knew it was some real shit.
He's like, nigga, come here. I look behind the Laffy Taffies. All I see is his phone out with a video of her fucking this nigga. She like, yeah, she sent this in the group chat. I was like, the group chat? She's like, oh yeah, she kicked you out before she sent it though. I was like, they didn't want me to see the video. She's like, boy, she was sucking the fuck out that nigga dick. He was like, I look in the back, I look in the background. All I see is a section that looks too familiar. I said, nigga, that's the back of the stove. Keontae was like, that bitch nasty.
Yeah.
I'm like, good.
She never got fired, but she basically got fired because she ain't come to work.
I'm like, cuz she didn't fuck the nigga in the back of the store. I'm like, boy, you don't know how. Oh no. I'm like, why all the bitches won't fuck in the back of the store like it's clean back there? That shit give me horror movie vibes. Every time I walk back there to there was a lady, her name was with a K. And she like put the all the products like facts and stuff, like the meat and stuff, she was the one who put all that on there. And I go back there. Every time I go back there to ask her a question for some for a customer or something, my anxiety just go up because I'm like, nigga, it's so fucking dark and depressing back here. I'm like, bitch, how you work back here? She's like, I work back here because nobody else comes back here. I'm like, I wonder why. Shit. Then I just figured out a nigga that used to work at Butcher Boy be coming to the library, and I just recognized this nigga. I forgot that nigga name, but he used to work in the Cold Deli. And not the Cold Deli, he used to work in the meat department. And that nigga stayed moving. I don't think I ever saw that nigga take a break aside from lunch.
Oh, them niggas never took a break.
No, like, every time I saw this nigga, he was moving, and the only time I saw him take a break was at lunch, and he was asleep at lunch.
That's because them niggas never take a break in the meat department.
I was like, god damn. Every time I see cuz, he either up or asleep. Let's put this right here so I can float. That's about it, y'all. That's all I got for Butcher Boy. I don't think nothing else happened there.
Oh no, you forgot about the good times, cuz. You forgot about the good times. You know, the time that we had, getting head in the freezer, you know, the time that we used to have multiple bitches, like... You said
Yogi Bear gave head in the freezer.
No.
That was...
Y'all won't hear about my time. I had a different time.
Oh no, we not gonna. What's that nigga name? Nizer. We not gonna ruin your innocence with his story.
It wasn't that bad. It's just I had a different bitch every week.
Shit, that's what Keontae said about me. Every time he called me like, "What up, ho?" I'm like, bro, I ain't no hoe, bro. He'd be like, nah, that's not what I remember. That nigga was convinced me and Maya was fucking. I was like, no, she just always up under me for some reason.
Cause you was her brother-in-law, cuz. God damn.
No.
That was my baby. She need to come back.
She is not coming back. The way she be talking about this nigga dick. Whoever that nigga is.
Don't say it, God. Don't say it, God. Don't say it.
It be every day. All I'm saying is it be every...
Oh my God.
It be every day, God. Every day.
Every day.
He'll post some. She'll post some shit like. Oh. Oh, okay. No, wait, no, wait, no, this nigga, no, this nigga gonna copyright me. No. No. But, wait. You said church?
I'm sorry.
Christianity, cuz? Christianity? Jehovah?
No, I didn't. Oh, no. Step.
It was, yeah. I don't even have a shield. Do I?
Fuck.
But,
hey, cuz, she done left me, cuz.
Oh, that's to be expected.
Nah, it's alright. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a text to your fucking phone. Why he had to come to the stove? You gonna be like, bitch, cause he
don't work now.
Huh?
She don't work there no more.
She work a bitch about no more?
No. I mean, I don't know if she do, because every time I see on the story, she had some like nursing looking thing.
Cause she in nursing school.
Oh, maybe she still. If she come all the way from Baton Rouge to Butcher Boy for a job, goddamn, that would be really saying a lot.
Don't be surprised, cuz.
Me personally, I could not live in Baton Rouge and come all the way down here for Butcher Boy. My life would be hell.
Oh, fuck, I work in the plant, but I'm gonna be coming from a plant job.
No, I'm saying, like, you already got like a hard at. I mean, working in a grocery store ain't hard. It'd be them certain times of the year where you just rushed with shit. Like when it was hurricane season, boy, mad as fuck. They should have been paying us extra for that shit. They should have raised everybody pay raise to like $10.
Oh, they wanna do that?
We had motherfuckers coming in there buying 30 loaves of bread, and then at the time they said bread was limited. Then it was like gas limited, bread limited. Damn near water was limited. No, water was limited too. I'm like, damn. This might just be the end of the world, right? Huh?
Thanksgiving. I hate Thanksgiving.
Niggas getting buku fucking turkeys and shit.
Nigga, dude. Oh, I need 8 pounds of this shredded. Oh, bitch, you fucking. Niggas didn't care about your own boy.
See, I couldn't work like that anyway because I just be cutting the meat how I want it. Pause. I'd be like, shit, you gonna get this meat how I cut it, bitch. They be like, I didn't want it like this. I'm like, well, that's too damn bad. You ordered like 16 pounds of that shit. You got me fucked up. One time a fight had almost broke out, and we supposed to have like this police officer at the store. This nigga came in after everything had been settled, and he was like, y'all, everything under control. Felicia, me and Keontae looked at this nigga like, nigga, it's over now. And then like the girl mama came in the store, and she like, and where the fuck was you at?
Oh, you talking about that girl got jumped?
Nah, she didn't get jumped. It was like, it was, oh shit, probably. But That shit was so funny because the girl mama came in and she like, where the fuck was you? And then he like, at my car? And she like, ain't you supposed to be in the store making sure shit like this don't happen? Fuck are they paying you for? And I'm like, wow. Bruh. Yeah, I'm not trying to die here. Oh, there's light right there. We're good. We're good. That poison is lasting forever. Didn't he have weakness too? Wait, something hit me? Oh no. All I know is I was not enjoying most of my time. But for the most part, a lot of the days was funny as fuck. Like one time, I got this manager. And we gonna keep bringing it up. Fuck, that ass was fat. So, one time, well, I had needed, what's this shit called? A card swipe. Which we say that shit so many times throughout the day, we should just, bruh. But I said, Jordan, I need a card swipe. She come running. She swiped her card. I said, appreciate it. As soon as she backed up from my register, because like we had to be like damn near on top of each other for her to scan the card. As soon as she scanned the card and back up, I had my hand out. Her ass immediately fall in my hand. I subconsciously squeezed that motherfucker. I said, up. And then she was like, Jay, if you wanted my ass, all you had to do was say that. And I'm like, up. And she's like, no, I'm just playing. And then Keontae like, bitch, you don't play like that.
I know you don't play like that.
I'm like,
I am a black man, bitch.
I'm like, what? I immediately said, well, all right. And then like later that day, I ended up bumping into her. And she's like, now you trying to grab my titties. I was like, bitch, if I wanted your titties, I would have grabbed them. She said, up. I was like, what? I was, bitch, you heard me. And then Keontae like, oh shit, now they fucking. And then Jordan looking like, what? Who all fucking? And he like, bitch, you ain't fucking?
And I was like, shit, I know I'm fucking.
No, he was like, Keontae had it like a chart. Like he was keeping track of everybody who was fucking who. And you're like, damn, now they fucking. And I'm like, what? I'm like, well, I was fucking Jordan. Shit, she would have been pregnant by now. Sometimes I was speaking way too loud because all my other hoes would get mad. Like, I couldn't even talk about what's her name? I couldn't talk about Gabby around Maya. And then Maya didn't like she didn't like working near Gabby.
You know why?
Like if Maya had if she was set up to be around Gabby, she'll tell Keontae to switch with her. She'll be like, oh, Keith, switch with me. And he'll be like, bitch, for what? And he'll be like, oh, hold you messy.
It'd be some shit we all just walk back in that bitch and try to get jobs to get there. Be like, oh. Felicia would be the happiest one.
Boy, Felicia would probably explode what happened.
She was like, oh, y'all coming back? Like, yeah.
At the same time?
Yeah.
Man, I don't care what nobody. We had the best group of people for Butcher Boy. Even customers that came in that bit was like, y'all the best ones in a minute. I'm like, probably because we ain't like everybody. the people that we was all with would joke around. We gotta joke around. We had this bitch for a good bit of time a day.
Think about 8-10 hours.
Like you gotta joke around. You don't. The whole day just seems like eternity. I'm like, Felicia, I'm about to go steal. She'll be like, all right, make sure the camera don't see. I'm like, bet.
Right, this my last time.
Then our people be like, ugh. We had one manager. Everybody told me Felicia was gonna be the worst manager I ever had. Felicia was my favorite fucking manager.
I told you that dumbass shit.
That's what Keontae said. Cause he was like, I used to work with her at another place, and she a real bitch. And I'm like, cause it was my first night working with her. I ain't never worked with her. He like, oh, she a real bitch. Da da da. I'm like, all right, let me know when I see her. He like, oh, you'll see her if you're not looking too far up. And I'm like, what? He like just tilt your head down a little bit and you'll see her. And I look over and I'm like, the fuck is she? I'm like, oh, her? I'm like, god damn, she's small. And he like, yeah, welcome to hell. She about to work us ragged. And then she come over there, she like, oh, you Jay? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what's your name? She like, oh, I'm Felicia. And she like, just do your work and we'll get along fine. I'm like, all right, cool. And me and Felicia ain't never had no problem.
It's kind of hard to have a problem with Felicia.
And then like late,
Just was a bad person.
I'm in the night, and then that was like when a few times where I work nights. I'm leaving out. I'm like, Keontae, what the fuck was you talking about? She wasn't hard at all. And he like, well, maybe she just showing you a good side. I'm like, or maybe you just tripping.
That's what it was.
You should be like, the only ones I don't like is that bitch over there. And he's like, fuck you, bitch. And she'd be like, bitch, fuck you. And I'd be like, boy, y'all too. I'm like, I don't need the mental image of Keontae fucking Felicia. I'm like, but that sounds like some nasty ass sex. The Keontae used to be so mean to Maya. That shit used to be so funny. Maya just be chilling. She'll say some shit. And the Keontae be like, bitch, that's why no nigga want you now.
And I would be like, damn.
I just be sitting there like, nigga, I should do with me.
I forgot how I even started talking to that shit, man.
And then, I'm gonna run from this next shot. Weave. And what else? What else happened? Boop. Well, you can't bed clutch with the beds in another, can you?
Oh, I got all 3 of them all.
Bitch, what the fuck? You was still chasing me?
Ow, ow, ow.
Crazy ass nigga. What else had? I ain't had too many drama-filled jobs, thankfully. Butcher Boy probably the only job that made me want to like kill somebody just because how aggravated I was. Two, three, 4, 5. But now that white boy I was talking about, that shit was funny because the last day this nigga ever talked to me was the day where I was like really mad. And I was like, I hope that nigga come on bullshit today because I'm gonna kill him. And I must have said that shit way too loud because I look again, Gabby that told this nigga not to do that shit. I was like, oh, I hope that nigga fuck up today. That was a fun day though. I was way too mad. Then when I be getting mad, my eyes be burning.
Fuck. Fuck this shit, man. Fuck. Them little boys nigga show. Bye, chat. Love y'all, chat.
Nah, these.
Next time I'll tell y'all about my time at the butcher.
Oh, look, we have to suddenly end the stream. Oh, no. Oh, what a tragedy. Oh.
I said maybe next time. See, chat? That's the problem.
Oh, no. Look. Oh, my finger's slipping. Oh. Oh, wow.
Like it was slipping off again behind the register 3. Yeah, tell them
It was register 2, first of all.
He was fingering the chat.
I ain't finger Gabby. I don't even believe in fingering because you can mess up a girl's pH balance by fingering her if your hands aren't clean. And I'd be dealing with money at the register, so I would never.
Did you stay with hands? Tell about the time you sprayed me with hand sanitizer in the fucking eye.
Huh?
Chat almost died.
I don't recall that.
Oh, you don't? Oh, so you don't? Hey, cuz, how you doing? Like, what up, cuz? Cause I was going on my break.
Wait, what?
I was going to smoke my weed pen. I was going to keep my face.
You said I sprayed you with hand sanitizer?
Yes. You're like, bitch. And then you sprayed me. I was like, God damn. Alicia was like, what the fuck happened? I was like, the bitch sprayed with hand sanitizer. She was like, you should have been fucking with him. I was like, it's cool though.
I don't even remember that. You probably making that shit up. I don't even remember that shit.
No, don't worry about it. See that what happened for your birthday? Chat for his birthday. I hope you do a birthday stream. Spray that nigga with some hand sanitizer.
As long as it ain't on my setup, I'll be alright.
Oh, no, it's me in your face. You gonna get a whole load.
Whoa. I got you. Whoa. We looking for, whatchamacallit right now? A book. Not a book. Sugarcane. One piece of sugarcane. The sugarcane I should have picked up earlier is not what we're looking for. Yeah, I feel like I should be seeing some. Yeah, we're killing a lot of animals. That was a reflex kill. I feel like we'll see some if I keep going this way. I feel like I should be seeing some. There's some. How you can? We had so many fun times at Butcher Boy Loki. But if I ain't had no hoes over there, I wouldn't have made it. I ain't got no hoes where I'm at now, but I get paid a lot more to put up the shit that I put up with. Like if I get like a young ass student worker, if I say young, I mean like legally, I ain't gonna lie, it'd be over with. Like if a student worker come in and they like 18, 19 and they trying to fuck with me, over with. Oh God. One God. Because you could tell when, I mean, at least for me, you could tell when a female trying to fuck with you. Like, if you making them laugh way too much, or they intentionally messing with you, then yeah, they trying to fuck. Oh, we could have just went straight across. Like, I got one coworker currently. I don't know yet though. I'm peeping the scene. Trying to make sure I understand the vibe so there is no mistakes. There's some more cows here. We're gonna kill these. 3 cows. Good. Yep. I know I love killing cows for the simple fact of food and leather. Which we do use a good bit of leather. Okay. Portal. I'm gonna have to chop these trees down at one point. Got the gold. Put that up. Let's get us some boots. That we need golden apples. We're gonna need a cause that's about to break anyway. And put these away. We can throw those away too. Actually, we can plant this. I don't have any bones, but we basically got an arrow for them. The bunnies can live here pretty much because I'm gonna end up killing them anyway. That's what I'll be talking about when it goes like that fast. There we go. Just like that, we got over a stack. And we probably gotta sleep tonight. Yep. Keep those things out of my face. Phantoms. And then we make paper. And now we have books. And enchantment table. And boom. Alright. Table. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we can get sharpness 2. Efficiency. We're gonna break this and take it over here. We need enough for a helmet. Oh, that was a pretty good gold helmet. It lasted us that much, so we'll retire it. Let's get some prot 1, hopefully. Projectile protection 2 would be crazy. Hopefully prot on everything would be nice. Prot 1's everything is the equivalent of wearing full diamond, I believe. So we're good. I'm gonna put these away. Apples, redstone, diamonds. I don't think I'll need coal. I'll put these away. Turn the rest of those into that. Don't think I'll need these. Or the lapis. We got a crossbow. Take that out. And might need some blocks just to build with. Alright, we'll end the stream here. And tomorrow we'll just pick up on this.